Confusing labels and shady health claims. Be an educated consumer. And so I wrote the book, Mission Nutrition, to educate people that want to be more naturally minded, do things more natural, but live really, really busy lives. And they really just need to know the facts and practical applications of how to do that. And so it covers the pros and cons of diets, supplements, homeopathy, essential oils, herbs, real food, and really how to support every cell in your body and save you thousands of dollars and years off your life looking for this. So if you don't know who I am, I'm Sherry at Redeeming Vitality, and I am a holistic nutritionist and clinical herbalist. And I went through this same journey that I wrote this book about 10 years ago. So I started the journey. I was like, oh my goodness, I did not stop. I just wanted answers. And I was having a hard time finding them, going from different places. I didn't know who to go to or what to do. It was a systemic issue. It was going on everywhere, even in my baby. And I was like, who do I even go to? What do I even do? And how do I start? And what is everything anyway? And so I started that journey of like learning. And then I said, well, I should get a certification for this because, well, I know enough to get a certification. So I went back to school and I got a certification. And I learned a ton there. And then I just keep learning. I love to learn, but it's a long process. And I want to shorten your process, save you time, save you money, and that is why I wrote Redeeming Vitality's Mission Nutrition, because it was a way to, educate the average consumer so that they didn't have to spend so much time and energy like I did. And so I want to tell you some of what's going to be on here. I really want to say this. What this is not is the 5-step easy process to get yourself healthy naturally. Because the reality of natural healing is it's the problem of all the things. So many things to accomplish, but doing them step by step, one at a time. It's a journey. It's not, it might be a destination. That would be awesome if it's a destination. I would love to heal naturally. Praise the Lord, right? But the reality is it's everything. I mean, if the cord blood of babies can have over 232 toxins in them, then what as adults do we have in us? And where in the world is it coming from? Because I don't know any baby that was sitting there drinking arsenic in the womb, right? Well, it's coming from everywhere. And the reality is it's coming from our environment, our food, our water, the things we put on our face, the things we do with our hair, and the things we clean our houses with, the things our houses are built out of. I mean, it's coming from everything. Don't get overwhelmed. This book is about just a step by step. Pick one step, do it, integrate it in your life, then start with the next step. What it isn't about is myths and lies that you can do this just by you change one thing. You hear these all the time on the internet. You go, I just changed this one thing in my life and it made all the difference. And it might have. I mean, honestly, it might have made a lot of difference. I've heard tons of amazing impact of just going gluten-free. But maybe it didn't for you. I mean, and so that's that's what you have to, that's the parameters. And really, it's all about, I mean, if you want to just boil it down, it's about consuming the right foods to nourish your body, keeping the bad ones out, keeping the bad things out, and getting out the things that were already in there in the first place. And so that's it boiled down in a nutshell. And it's all about now just doing it one step at a time. Pick one step you can do well, add it to your life, integrate it into your whole being, take the next step. Do the same thing. And one step at a time, but don't stop somewhere in between. keep on going. And this book will help you sift through health claims and myths about and theories about, what are the different natural healing paradigms. There's different ones in herbalism. There's different ones. Homeopathists might say, oh, classical homeopathy is the only way and it does a great job. And why would you want to even deal with food coming into your body, which you deal with 3 times a day? That's kind of a narrow view. I think homeopathy is awesome. I don't use classical homeopathy. I would agree with it, and I think it's awesome. But I use the Banerjee protocol of homeopathy, and I find it fascinating and awesome. But it doesn't solve all the problems because you're still putting in food, and if you don't have the right nutrients in the body in the first place, then your body has nothing to use. And so I think it's very important. I love herbs. And I hear a lot of herbalists saying, well, why would you want to change your food? Just give them a bunch of herbs. And that is a thinking the same way as say the medical paradigm is thinking, and that's that, well, why would you want to change your food? Let's just give you some drugs that will rob nutrients from your body. And so it's the whole. I love herbs. I love using them as nutrition and building every body cell. I think it works fabulous, but it's not alone. It's the whole thing. And in this book, I talk about all of them and then practical recipes that you can use in your daily life, in your busy daily life. I love a busy daily life, but I've said, you know what? Our health's important, and we're going to just do this one step at a time. We'll master that step, and we'll take the next step. And so I want to introduce you to Redeeming Vitality is my website, and I am on Facebook page, which is called Redeeming Vitality, and there I give daily tips and tricks, and I encourage and support, because that is what I love to do. I love to encourage, support, and just educate my people, but it doesn't organize things very well. And so I would also recommend that you go to my Redeeming Vitality website page and also link up there, because that's where I'm going to be putting posts out, and that's where I collect the stuff so that it's a little more organized and easy to find. And so those are the things I recommend. I am trying to publish. I have it published in an ebook form, Mission Nutrition, and I'm getting ready to do a crowdsourcing so that we can get this thing printed and get it into the hands of kind, amazing people that don't use the internet. So I'm on the internet all the time, but not everyone is, and I want to get that stuff to them as well. And so if you can go on and support me and help me, that is wonderful. And I hope to be doing a look through the book kind of session real soon. So keep in touch, get connected, and I love to meet you. Bye.